Hey, what's up, real estate wholesalers? 3 important questions. Do you want to flip your wholesale properties faster, easier, and awesomer? You want to boost the loyalty your cash buyers have in your deals with them? And do you want to pre-sell these iffy properties before you even have a contract on them? Easy answer, I know you do. So here's 3 wholesaling hacks every real estate investor should know. Number 1, sell properties faster with ringless voicemail. Most wholesalers use the same old methods to let cash buyers know about their wholesale deals, right? Things like group email blasts, making phone calls, sending text messages, courier pigeons, even robocalls. By the way, robocalls kind of suck. We hate them. You hate them. They're the worst. Don't do it. Awesome investors use ringless voicemails instead these days, sending messages directly to their cash buyers' voicemails. You heard me right. You can silently send a single message to your entire list of cash buyers at one time, telling them all about your tasty wholesale deal. No more angering people with disruptive, annoying phone calls. Zero icky robocall aftertaste. Their phone never even rings. Your property message goes directly to their voicemail. Easy, efficient, awesome. And easily done with services like Sly Broadcast, Skipio, Just Deliver It, and lots of others. Here's a pro tip. Make your message sound personal and real, like you actually tried to call them personally, but sadly you missed them, so you have to leave them a short message about your deal instead. And just a quick heads up, ringless voicemails are increasingly unkosher in some areas, so be sure you ask around first. Hack number 2, get earnest money from your cash buyers. Here's a common wholesaler problem. It's far too easy for cash buyers to quickly step up and snag your wholesale deal, only to flake out or start ghosting you later on for some reason. Here's the solution. Require a non-refundable earnest money deposit from your cash buyers. And look, I know most wholesalers don't go there, but seriously, asking your cash buyers to have a little skin in the game really isn't unreasonable or too much to ask. It just shows that your cash buyer is serious and committed to doing the deal with you. And you know cash buyers are much less likely to quickly overcommit or casually just walk away from a deal if it's going to cost them a couple $1,000s to do so, right? So whether you're double closing or signing contracts, it's just a simple clause in your agreement with a buyer. And pro tip number 2, you can copy and paste our exact clause for this below this video. Swipe and deploy. You're welcome. Wholesaler hack number 3, pre-sell properties before you have a contract. That's right. You can market wholesale deals that you don't yet have under contract. Sort of. Here's the deal. Everyone knows you can't legally pitch a specific property to a buyer unless you own it or you have equitable interest in the form of a purchase agreement on the property. Right? Right. But what if you soft pass that deal to your cash buyers instead? Here's what I mean. You're not giving them a specific address or even stating that you have an actual property to sell them right now. You have a potential property, you just want to float by them at a high level. And, if they're interested, offer them first dibs on a wholesale purchase if and when you land the deal. Awesome wholesalers call this the art of the ambiguous soft pass. With this approach, you can measure the possible interest that your cash buyers might have on a deal that feels a little iffy, and it's a clever way to learn if some properties are even worth putting under contract at all. Just don't cross the line of selling a specific property that you don't either own yet or have a legal interest in. You can mention things like the neighborhood or the general area it's in, general features like the size of the rooms, the amenities, a best guess on the numbers in the deal, a purchase and a rehab ballpark number, and a likely timeline if all goes well. But don't mention the specific address. You can say things like, if it pans out, it might be a perfect deal for you. It's not been officially signed yet, but we are in final negotiations. Based on all this, are you possibly interested if the numbers make sense to you? Here's the bottom line. This is just a friendly conversation with your cash buyer and really only speaks in hypotheticals, right? Be clear on that. Have integrity. Do it the right way, ethically, honestly, and awesomely. Buyers like this because they feel like a VIP for being called first. Earn their respect. Soft sell for the win. So I hope you enjoyed these 3 wholesaling hacks every real estate investor should know. Here's what you should do next. Swipe and deploy our cash buyer clause for earnest monies below this video. Then like and subscribe to Awesome REI and tell us what you think. I'd really love to hear your comments below. Thanks. We'll catch you on the next one and keep it awesome.